Alright guys, so this is a part 2 of the GM Frigidaire acquisition update. So I'm sure you guys remember probably about a year ago, I took a video of it back in 2020. And at first I thought, oh, this has got an AW compressor in it. Well, it's got an AB in it. So Russ, I know you've got an Emerson Quiet Cool, an 18,000 BTU, and it's got an AB in it. So now I'm about to, I think mine's a knockoff version of yours. Mine's only 10 years older, so. Anyway, so unfortunately, it was bad news for a couple friends of mine. The landlord originally owned the unit, but then they talked to him, because it quit working. And so they're going to be taking it out, but instead of it getting scrapped, I'm getting it. Because they already said, Joe, take it, because he said he wanted it. And the landlord was like, that's perfectly okay. Because we're going to try to give it to him. So, anyway, so we're going to get into why they're getting rid of it. So I explained it briefly in the first video, but now we're going to go into detail. So, let's do it. Alright, so you might be thinking, oh, there's this weather wheel. Yes. But, however, this is going to be a demonstration of what is going on with the GM Frigidaire. So before we get to that, let me just explain what's going on here. So the GM Frigidaire, I've acquired it. We'll be getting it in the summertime, so we'll actually have air conditioning down here in the shop while this beauty undergoes a fan motor repair. Anyway, the fetters is still blowing ice as usual. So we won't have to keep running the blower, to keep the fan spinning to move air across the coil for the fetters. So anyway, so I don't know if you guys know what short cycling is. This little bit of an HVAC lesson here for those of you who are new to my channel and new to heating, ventilation, air conditioning. So short cycling occurs when an air conditioner, there's a few causes. And these are possibly what caused this GM to start doing it. So I was told last year, and I know I remember this, it cooled perfectly. It would run non-stop, keeping everything nice and cool. But sadly, it's starting to fail. And the reason being is it's short cycling. So I'm going to give you guys a brief, so before we get into the demo, short cycling happens when the compressor of an air conditioner or an AC unit itself, which in this case the GM just kept firing up and dying. So that's short cycling. So anyway, we're going to do a demonstration here of what short cycling actually is. So here we got the weather wheel. It's fired up. It's raring to go. So I'm going to demonstrate what short cycling is. So we're going to do it a few times so you get an idea. So in this case, we do not know if the GM is short cycling because of the compressor or if it's the fan motor. But we are going to troubleshoot both of them. We're going to ohm the compressor out and see what's going on. And hopefully it should be an easy repair. So for right now, we're going to demonstrate short cycling, which happens like this. So it comes on, shuts off. So anyway, I'm just using my fetters thermostat, for this demonstration. Alright. So you guys know that's what short cycling is. So it's when the compressor in a window unit kicks on and off so basically in the window air conditioner, short cycling is what just happened there. Even though I manually short cycled the compressor, short cycling can occur in a window unit, it can occur in a central, it can occur anywhere. So that's why I advise you guys when this happens, if for whatever reason you can't fix it, by all means, if it's a vintage unit, see if somebody wants it. They might be able to fully restore it. In this case, my friends did the right thing by asking me if I wanted it, because they talked to their landlord and he said I could have it. So my friends did the right thing there. by saving a vintage GM from the smelter's torch. So if you guys don't know, that's where old AC units go. They have their Freon removed, and then cut up with the smelter's torch. But anyway, I saved my Fedder's weather wheel from the smelter's torch, saving the comforter, and now we're saving a GM Frigidaire. So short cycling, we're going to get into what the possible causes may be. Now for the weather wheel, we obviously know what the cause could be. It's the condenser fan motor, which is that motor right there. Unfortunately, it failed. A winding blew, causing a short to ground. But anyway, with the GM Frigidaire, we don't know if that's the case. But that's one possible cause, is the condenser fan motor. Or if it's a window, you can just call it the fan motor, because it spins the condenser and evaporator fan on one rotor on 2 drive shafts. So another cause of possible short cycling could be this guy right here, the capacitor. Now a lot of you know capacitors are just like batteries, because they do contain a charge and they release the energy as needed. So that's another possible cause for a compressor to start short cycling. In this case, we have a 25 microfarad 370 volt run capacitor here for the Fedders, which the GM might have the same. But we are going to troubleshoot when we do get the GM. Another possible cause, it could be a wiring mix-up. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to unplug the Fedders. So I'm going to go ahead and unplug it here. And what we're going to do is we're going to show you. Now obviously my Fedders doesn't have any wiring mix-ups right now, but I'm going to show you what could happen if you potentially mix up the wires. Now yes, it can be a bad thing, but is it fixable? Yes. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to show you my Fedders wiring for the compressor. In the next video, we're going to show you how to ohm a compressor. So let's see, we got a screwdriver here. No. Alright guys, so what I'm going to use here to remove my bail strap here. So I'm going to use my little handy dandy screw here. And no, I'm not going to screw with it. We're just going to use it and gently pry the bail strap. So this is your bail strap right here. Let's go ahead and pull off our junction box door. And here you can see my Fedders wiring, which obviously this is your common wire here, which goes in that side of the overload protector and comes out the other to make contact with the compressor terminal. So that's your common right there. Black is start and yellow is run. So that's the terminal wiring right there. So in the next part of the video, we are gonna do a electrical testing video on how to ohm a air conditioner compressor. So the next video is going to be titled. So this is going to be another HVAC lesson, by the way, for those of you who like HVAC. And for those of you who want to know more about it, I am more than happy to teach you guys a little bit of my knowledge that I have gained just from doing it by experience. And I'm also training for it as well. So, we're going to do another video. We're going to do a remake video on how to decode information on a Tecumseh compressor, which in this case I'll show you how to do the bigger ones as well. But I'll show you how to decode my Fedders compressor. But anyway, a wiring mix-up could occur when you get any one of these 3 wires mixed up here. So let's say I mixed up black and yellow, but left white. Well, that could cause a compressor failure. And we do not want that with these beauties. So wiring mix-ups, not a good idea. So anyway, you can see here how we have, we have black on start, yellow on run, and white on common. Now, just so some of you know, sometimes there may be a different color for common, but you always want to double check a wiring diagram So even if you don't have one, you can easily make one yourself as long as you know what you're doing. But anyway, I thought I would just show you guys a couple causes of what could cause short cycling in a window air conditioner. Since my GM Frigidaire is a window unit, and it's possibly an 18,000 BTU because it's got an AB compressor, so it's just like Russ's Emerson EQK, he's also known as the air conditioner guy. But anyway, I thought I would show you some of those common causes there that could cause a potential short cycling issue. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little HVAC lesson here. This is number 2, by the way. This is based on a situation I have coming up in the summer. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this, and we'll see you on another video. So take care and peace out.